Hi, I'm Dr. Steve Gettinger. On our last video, we talked about how medicine was the third major cause of death in the United States today. And that depending on the study, it kills anywhere from 250,000 people a year to 780,000 people a year. How we don't know about it, nobody's telling you about it, and we still keep taking the medicine and keep getting the surgeries. Today we're going to talk about why, how that happened. Many people think that medicine comes from God. This medical system comes from God, and that medical doctors are high priests. It kind of feels like that, But that's not true. In fact, at the turn of the century before this last turn of the century, the late 1800s, there were a lot of really creative healing arts around. We were using botanicals, Chinese medicine, chiropractic, homeopathy, and they were all learning a lot and researching, and we were discovering a lot more about natural health. And they had a philosophy around them. And then there was also what we now call allopathic medicine, which is the use of pharmaceuticals. Well, the American Medical Association was formed in the late 1800s to destroy homeopathy and all of the other natural healing arts so they could have no competition. But then what happened was they had an ally in John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller and also the Carnegie Foundation. John D. Rockefeller made tons of money in oil, and he wanted to get out of that a little bit and he wanted to look like a nice guy and do philanthropic work. So he decided he would put his money towards healthcare. And what he did was he got into pharmaceuticals. Now here's the thing. At that time, people were using botanicals and vitamins, but the pharmaceutical industry is based on taking certain elements out of natural plants and using those so you can invent a medication. Once you invent a medication, you can patent it, and there's no competition. John D. Rockefeller based his whole philosophy on eliminating competition. So that's what he decided to do. So he decided to eliminate the competition in the medical field, and he started to give money to certain medical schools that would use pharmaceuticals and would adhere to that. So the amount of medical schools went from 400 medical schools, I think in around 1910, to 76 in 1930. Any kind of a healing art that wasn't based on pharmaceuticals became quackery, or alternative. In fact, now these doctors you're going to who are amazing, your chiropractors, your acupuncturists, homeopaths, naturopaths, these are amazing doctors, and they are called alternative. You are calling them alternative. So you're brainwashed. And how does that happen? Well, you turn on your radio, you turn on your TV, and you find out about the symptom that you have, and you must be taking this particular medication. And you take it. In fact, if you don't go to a doctor for that illness, your family tells you that you're not doing everything necessary. Meanwhile, they don't know they're sending you to your death. But, why become that number? But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. We have amazing healing arts out there. I'd like more of you to partake in them. Let's start a revolution in health. On my next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about your health, what's happening with you, what's happening with if you're having a pain, is there another way to take care of that? If you're having stomach problems, is there another way to take care of that? And if you have any questions, go to my website, drstevegettinger.com, and send me a letter. Thank you.